Hello everyone, welcome to the first video of the new series called Mate in 3. And as the name suggests, in this series we will be examining positions in which we are asked to find a mate in 3. So this is the first position. As you can see, black's pieces are heavily geared towards the white king. So the bishop is there, the queen, the pawn, the rook, and this rook can very soon join the action. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you first the mate. If you want, you can pause the video and try to solve it for yourself. But later I will show you also another possible continuation in case we haven't noticed the mate. So, where is the mate? As you can see, this rook somehow needs to get to this king, because the queen and bishop alone cannot do much. So if somehow we could make all these pieces work at the same time, we are not even going to use this knight, the mate will be very possible. And this is how you do it. You sacrifice your queen, yes. White pretty much has only one choice, that is to take the queen. Now pawn takes the knight with double check. That's the point. With taking this knight, we have opened the line of the rook, and at the same time we are giving the check with the pawn. When it is a double check, the only way to, step out of the double check is to move the attacked king, because you cannot interpose or take any two of the pieces at the same time. So white has to go to the side, and black delivers the mate. It's really a nice mate, we can say. We can look at it one more time. So first we sacrifice the queen. White's replies are very forced. He has one move at every point. He never has an option to choose between at least two moves. So that's why this was very, very easy. But let's say we didn't see that. I just want to show you another option. If we take this knight, we open the rook as well, like in the previous variation, but this time we didn't do it with the double check. So white has time to react. And how will he react? Of course, he will take our queen. And if now we take this pawn, as you can see, we are attacking his rook and his bishop at the same time. Since most probably he would try to save the rook and stay material ahead, we can capture the bishop. And let's say he wants to get rid of our pawn, because if he doesn't, we are just gonna come in with the knight, and actually this pawn might be of some help in our attack. So let's say he takes it, and we simply go king e7. And even though white has a queen for the two pieces, this position is not so clear. At least I didn't find any good defensive play for white. I mean, you can put it in the engine if you like. Maybe the engine has different opinion. But I just looked at it by myself, and it's not so clear at all. Let's say you want to pick this knight from here, which is putting some pressure here. And also to open some ways for your queen to enter black's position. the knight would just go back. Let's say you go here, attacking the b7 pawn. Well, what could black do? He could just simply ignore that. And this looks very dangerous. I mean, white can pick up few pawns, but now after this check, you cannot go to the side because you will actually be mated. I mean, we can try that. Check the only square and mate, as you can see. So that's why white would probably take this rook. But watch this. Black simply recaptures, and when white moves, he can just go knight g5. And all of a sudden, this knight is ready to jump into the game. Yes, this pawn is hanging, but that's only one pawn. And now king goes to safety. And I don't see any clear way for white to keep attacking this king with only a queen, because this pawn is very well protected and this pawn is pretty good defender as well. And I will just show you an example. Let's say white tries to win this pawn. Well, that's not going to work because we just give a check. He has to go here, and with a simple move like this, there is actually no way to prevent rook f2. You can postpone it by giving a spite check with the queen or sacrificing the queen here, but that's it. So let's go back. Of course, most people would see the mate in 3 that was shown in the beginning of the video. But in case you don't spot it, it would be possible to actually make a beautiful game in case things went similar to the way that we described. I mean, this would be really amazing. Imagine if you would have played a game like this and won it in this beautiful style, only to realize that you missed the mate in 3 moves. That would be really fun. One more thing. Here, when white tried to attack with the queen, let's say he was ready to give up his queen back for some material. Let's say something like this, hoping that black would take here, and then he would give up his queen back for for a rook and a bishop, so he would be an exchange up for a pawn. Well, black could also do something about that. Instead of capturing here, he could just go knight g5. And now it looks like white is really in trouble as well. I mean, if you want, you can put this position in the engine and maybe find the answers to all these questions, but it really looks like black with his 2 pieces is dominating the white's queen because of the overall situation on the board. Anyway, if you can find a mate, it's always better, even though it might be less pretty, although it's hard to say that this is not pretty. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and bye.